Recent developments have only demonstrated that peace, progress, and prosperity cannot be sustained in a fragmented manner. We are too tightly bound, whether it is through supply chains, technology, or communication. The world must therefore focus on holistic advancement, both as individual nations and as the international community. But that journey can only be undertaken effectively when global order is valued and rules are respected. This puts a premium on norms, on trust, and on integrity. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the approach that India offers. Securing holistic advancement through norms, trust, and integrity. That is SHANTI as an acronym, which is our word for peace. Like many nations that emerged independent again after decolonization, India is convinced that peace is strengthened by participation, not achieved by domination. The world is inherently pluralistic, and the United Nations itself is constituted on the basis of sovereign equality. It is imperative that globally consequential decisions and policies are made through adequate deliberation. For that reason, we have held the Voice of Global South summits to forge common ground on important issues. During its G20 presidency, India also ensured the entry of the African Union into the G20 as a formal member. Colleagues, we are all aware that global governance has to reform in order to transform. For that to happen, multilateralism must be democratic, representative, and effective. There will be understandably different points of view and divergent interests on the major issues of the day. But that only enhances the value of harmonizing them and enabling the Security Council to be more robust, responsive, and ready. Nations like India, which have a long history of bridging differences and building consensus, can certainly make their due contribution. Peacekeeping has been a crucial element of maintenance of international peace and security since the very inception of the United Nations. And India has always been in the forefront of discharging that responsibility. Our cumulative contribution is nearly 300,000 deployments in about 50 missions worldwide. We have 4,300 personnel across 10 of the 11 active missions. As we all know, most of these missions are in Africa. Few countries would have our experience in preparing peacekeeping to be future ready. There are different aspects, including matching of mandates to resources, safety of peacekeepers, understanding of ground realities, and wider consultations that need to be adequately factored. Future-ready peacekeeping means to be better equipped, to be technologically enabled, to be realistically mandated, and focused on core objectives. India stands strongly with the Women, Peace and Security agenda and will always champion the role of women peacekeepers.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.